Greg. Mike. Two Bandits Watching Bluey.
This episode is called Bingo. Hee hee.
What up, party people, and welcome to episode 61.
61.
Of Two Bandits Watching Bingo. I'm your good pal, Greg Vayner.
Oh, gosh. Yes, he
And
is.
with me is the adorable, the delightful, the wonderful.
That's it? That's all you got for me? I'm Mike Martin. What's
buddy,
up, dude?
how are you?
I am so good today.
I am so stinking nominal today.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate you. Know who else I appreciate?
Oh, man, we should have done the intro with me announcing it first. Like, Mike. And everyone's like, huh? What else do you appreciate?
I appreciate every stinking person listening to our voices today. We had an insane since the last time we recorded. Things have done blown up. We've had so many new listeners, so many people reaching out, so many new followers on this and that and the other socials. So thank you so much for everybody. First off, thanks to everybody who's been there from the beginning, or shizzle for show. But also, welcome aboard to everybody new. We're so excited to have you all.
How are you today? I hope your day's going really well. And also, the more that people reach out to us and talk to us and all that kind of stuff, lets me know it's not bots. Woohoo! Makes me so So yeah, continue to reach out, talk to us. Like I've said in the past, just whatever. Say, yo, what's up, bandits? And we'll respond. It's all good.
We do, because we love it. We love y'all. Know what else I love?
You love
Bingo!
Oh, gosh. Here comes the parade.
This episode is so stinking great.
Yep.
But I can't talk about how great it is. You know why, Mike?
What? Gosh. If I could think of a way, let's check our search history.
Because I
Wikipedia.
what Wiki Bluey's got to say about this app.
Our good friends. Hey, Greg.
Yeah.
What's a bingo?
This is already, again, I don't read these beforehand, and I just started reading, and I got upset just how it starts. When Bluey, why is Bluey anyway, when Bluey has a play date with Chloe, Bingo must learn how to play by herself. But all the games she knows how to play have more than one person. Luckily, Dad has a problem that needs solving. I said that really fast because Dad and Has do not have a space between it. Wiki Bluey, come on!
Dennis.
That
old Dennis. See, they could have worded that easily. Due to circumstances out of her control, Bingo must learn how to
1, 2, 3,
help
4,
a girl
5,
out.
6, 7, 8. Bingo is the 8th word, where there is a Bluey mention and a Chloe mention before Bingo is mentioned.
Some Chloe.
In Bingo. Get your game on.
Put your pitchfork down, Greg. It's okay.
I will do no such thing.
It's okay. So,
as
now we get to jump into the episode, right? Okay. Little soapbox moment for Mike here. As somebody, I feel like we are OG fans of Bluey when it comes to watching the episode from point A to point B, including the intro. I feel like the intro is integral to enjoying Bluey. As somebody that marathons Bluey, the reason why is some episodes of Bluey hit you a little hard.
Yes.
Those
you need that
25 seconds.
That stinger in between to get your heart back in the right form.
You just watch Sleepy Time, you're having a moment. Guess what? You get the benefit of you get the intro.
Yes.
So it becomes part of the enjoyment of Bluey. And I think that adds to the benefit you get in this intro. Because I don't know if it shows you the skip intro button on this episode.
Oh, that's a good point. I have no idea. That's
I don't
a
know.
Great question, though. We'll have to double check.
Because first, you're so used to the routine of the intro song, that when it hits Bluey,
I distinctly remember the first time we watched this episode, because we actually, this is right, we came into our love of the show a hair before season 2 dropped on Disney Plus. Like we started getting, it was like, oh wow, this is really good. You watch through season 1 a million times, and then season 2 drops, like we're watching every single one of these as a family. I actually think, no, that's not even true. We watched it on Disney Junior.
Oh,
that's
word.
how it was. We recorded this on Disney Junior as it was dropping in the States, because it dropped Disney Junior before.
And you were like DVR mode?
Yeah, and we were just DVRing all the new ones.
Oh, man.
And then we were watching, and we popped up, and it was like, oh, this one's called, I can't remember what the 3 were. There's like, oh, and there's one called Bingo, hooray. And it starts the episode, and we're just kind of visiting and whatever, and then we just hear, Bluey? And the screen turns orange, and we're like, what? They're like, this is like the most shocking twist of any movie or TV show.
Danger.
I want to say just the kids, but I think Beth and I also were like, wait, what?
And it's the only episode that allows you to get hyped for what episode's coming up because you know what episode it is before the actual episode starts.
Exactly.
Oh, what's up? That's so cool. And like the ad, like they really amped up. I think both. Well, there's only how many people in the intro, but like Bandit's voice, you hear him go Bluey, like very prominently.
Both parents look confused at the moment for a second.
Even Bingo or Bluey at first is like, oh,
Bluey shrugs her shoulders and she's cool.
Whatever.
Like, I
flubbed it.
It's your turn.
Because they dance the dance every single time in the intro. It's a fresh one every time.
Such a fun start. We've been talking for like 6 minutes and we're just at the intro.
Not surprised.
That's how you know this is going to be a good one.
We're going deep here, folks. And also, Bingo's dance at the end right before they announce it is very similar to Bluey's because she spins like a champ.
She does.
Show me a 4-year-old that could do that really well and then hit that pose.
I'm going to say no, sir. I'm going to say no, sir. But I'm also, there's a lot of small things in this episode that are really fun too. Like, for example, I don't know if Bandit knows how to change the oil in a car.
He looks proud of himself at the end. I'm not going to lie to you.
He does, but I'm pretty sure you don't just pour good oil on top of bad oil and just hope for the best.
You don't see a bin of old oil anywhere.
I've done that.
Sure.
If I've Beth, maybe mute for like 2 minutes. If I'm starting the season of mowing and the mower's being bad to me, and Beth's like, did you change the oil? I'm like, yeah, I did. That usually is, I just kind of threw some new stuff on there, and we'll worry about that at a later time in the mowing season.
What are you supposed to do? Pour the turn the lawnmower upside down to get out?
It's cold to start the mowing season. But still, I'm not sure how much... Beth, you can start listening again.
Okay.
But I'm not sure how much Bandit knows how to actually change the oil.
I don't know. He had oil, and he had a funnel. He's good to go in my book. You know, maybe the Jeep's in Australia. That's all it requires is just if the light comes on, bust
Pop
out.
it up. There you go.
Whoop, good to go. The Mumbrella is super cute.
Could you? It's not a visual medium.
Okay.
I might have to TikTok this, but do you think you could physically hold that pose for that long and then move in that little nice upside down U, which I guess is also called an N? That nice little hilly umbrella pose.
I would be I would be a Blue Mountain. I would be a very A-shaped person. I don't think I could maintain it like almost a plank, have two children underneath me pose.
Could you crab walk though?
Probably.
You could do all really?
I give myself faith. I give myself faith.
Tough guy.
Absolutely. What? Why am I Mr. Camera Boy?
My back. I've done my back, so I don't know how that would work for me.
Oh, that's how it is. Guinea pig Mike over here. That's fine.
It's also fun when Mom's the one playing the game and Mom's the one who initiates playtime, because a lot of times it's Dad being the wacky one. But we got the Mumbrella. She's moving around. The kids are laughing.
And she is goofing with it too, and making sure we're not offending anyone, because that's how Chili plays. It's just it's gonna rain. So it's time to go to Chloe's.
We go to Chloe's a lot.
Yeah,
because it was Chloe's birthday party with only 7 people, and we got here. And
they play octopus.
We go play octopus. Yeah. So Chloe, you think Chloe's best friend? Because we also get princesses with Chloe.
I think that's a good option.
She has hang times with Indy, but I feel like Chloe's #1 BFF.
I think Indy's in the circle, but I think Chloe's possibly BFF. It sounds like, yeah. Hey, Bandit, pick up your oil. Sorry. But I'm not changing the oil on my Jeep and then saying, bye, Carrie.
Driveway.
Just peel out with not only that, but the funnel still. What are you doing, man?
And I also know myself at the very least. I'm running over that oil when I come back in. If I forgot to move it, I will not remember that after a trip over to Chloe's.
Boom. Hopefully they didn't just renovate the driveway and now there's a giant oil stain in there. Bandit.
Yeah, oil's no joke.
No, it isn't.
You know what else isn't a joke? Broken toilet.
Well, they have multiple in the house. I got concerned about it for a second because I was like, oh no. But then I recall in other episodes they do have the other washroom upstairs. They have the one in the bedroom. So there are a couple. But you can't have a broken toilet, man.
I don't like anything plumbing. I'm just not a fan of. Like if there's like pipes that need to be tightened, or we replaced the sink. We've actually when we've redone our downstairs and our upstairs bathroom, having to like take the toilet out.
Yep.
And then put it back in.
Yep.
Mounting a toilet is not fun.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's not fun at all.
I've done it a couple times. It's a pain in the bupkis. But okay, so you're the electrical boy, and I'll be when we go into our own construction business. You've got the electrics. I'll take care of the plumbing. Two bandits renovation services coming in.
Here we go. Yikes! Hey guys, don't hire us.
But leave us a 5-star review on Yelp. or wherever you. Well, no, Yelp's where you go to restaurants. No. Okay.
Craig and Mike's Two Bandits Plumbing. And also pizza, I guess.
We can do that too. Yes. Ooh, we'll bring you a pizza while we fix your house.
But Mom's fixing the toilet.
Yes.
Which, again, not a favorite job. But Bingo has to play with Bingo.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get this episode of Bingo is called Bingo. I love it so much.
You do.
This is just the most adorable, stinking episode.
It's interesting that she has to. She's not used to playing by herself, and it's something that I think you probably could relate to a lot more when it comes to the big sister little sister situation in your house, because Thin Man Solo, he's really good at his imaginative solo games. I mean, I walk in sometimes and he's like, "No, Dad, you could leave. I'm playing." And he's
This is a very interesting, because I a lot of times I see a lot of Bluey and Emily. I see a lot of Bingo and Liv.
Sure.
This is very much a flip flop. Liv will. If we all left the house for 8 hours,
she's good,
and just like home alone her, we would come back and she'd be like on her tablet or playing with her Mario Legos or playing with her Gabby's Dollhouse toys or something.
She's got an empty plate on the dining room table. She made dinner.
Exactly. Solo Emily can figure it out, but she wants a friend. She wants somebody to help her.
She needs her Chloe.
Help her get started. So it's not good or bad either way. But it's interesting to me. That's like the one big crisscross.
Interesting. I thought it was gonna be the other, but no, that's cool. That makes sense. So she's learning how to play.
She's learning how to play by herself.
Yep.
Just doesn't know how to get started.
Yep.
I just love when she's trying to figure it out. I don't know why, and I'm not sure if she says this a lot, and I just catch it in this. Okay, Mama. The mama. And she says it like when she gets her leg caught, like, sorry, Mama.
Yep.
I don't know why, but it's like such a small thing that just,
you can tell it's just part of her vernacular. That's her everyday how she talks to Mom. It's what she does. That's fantastic. Finn does that where he's like, when he acts a little frustrated with Carrie, and I've taught him to do it though. When she makes him a little frustrated, and I just go, say, Mommy. He goes, Mommy! She's not a big fan of it, but now he's starting to do it on his own, and I just do a little fist bump in my own head. So,
next up on the Joy Caravan here, this episode, when Bingo just starts walking, doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo, just pure Bingo joy.
For somebody that they say that she says, I don't know how to hang out by myself, she's really good at just walking around solo and living her life, dude.
I feel like when she tries to play is when it's the hardest for her to play.
Maybe that's what it is.
But when she's having full-on conversations with the fridge, life's great.
Yeah. And she goes in, and I think, it's pretty obvious canonically that this episode follows the episode Doctors, because it's still the same
setup.
It's literally not just walking in.
Grab that red string and pull it over.
Whoop, good to go. I'm surprised that, maybe it's because she's putting the challenge upon herself, that she doesn't have her imagination in full swing, that she's bringing out stuffed animals or being like, all right, let's play doctor. Let's do this. Yada, yada.
Bring out Floppy. And...
she's got the fairies on her side, so they could do some weird, crazy doctor stuff, but no.
But then move on to the next thing. Love her singing, and I love the stinging score. Just this, and I know this is our good friend,
Joff and
Mozart.
Correct.
Yes,
well done.
Not gonna lie, friends. We all know I'm not the musical guy. At the end of the episode, it said Joff Bush and Wolfgang, and no joke, my first thought was Puck. But that's a different Wolfgang.
That's a cook guy.
He's the food guy, not the music guy.
He's also a sweetheart, though. He's great.
But just the music, it just flows perfectly. It crescendos, and I think that's even actually right this time later on to just almost getting like a remix.
It does. It gets very Joffed.
Yes.
Joff kicks it in.
But again, everything. Then we move on to
one of the few moments of
yes.
the show. No, it is.
Oh, yeah.
It's all encompassing in this scene now.
I spy with my little eye something green.
Doesn't happen very often.
Pause.
She's looking at the screen when she says this too.
Right. It was a rug, by the way.
Just very fourth wall break.
A Deadpool meets She-Hulk moment right here. Breaking through that fourth wall.
Do you know what my note is for this though? Because she walks in the room and she's acting like she's playing a game with the people on the screen, and she's like, "Oh, it doesn't work that way." And in my head, I'm like, "You tell them, Bingo, this isn't Blue's Clues. You're not gonna hear the crowd yell back at you. It's the rug." Bingo's like, "That's not this show, suckers." She walks away.
We keep going. Wow. We cut back to Mom with the toilet.
Yep.
What do you think's wrong with the toilet? I'm very concerned for this toilet because I've had many plumbing issues. Is it not flushing?
It's not flushing.
Is it
because
not
she
filling?
says she literally says, "Why won't you flush?"
Okay,
at one point in time, and that was the success at the end, the ultimate win in the episode.
I once when I tried to be cheap. A couple toilet breaks before of that issue. I actually took because the issue was the chain snapped.
Yep. Oh.
So what I ended up doing because I didn't want to drive to Lowe's and knew I could make
Zip tie.
I was more not creative than that. I got the little the things that you use to tie up bread.
Yeah, heck yeah.
And then I took off the fluffy parts of it, so it was just the metal.
It looks hardware-y.
It looks hardware. It looks more real.
That's all I have over on my desk.
Mechanic Greg saves the day.
I love that. Well done, sir.
So she just should have done that. Problem solved.
See? Just go to the zip ties.
But I think good old Chili was actually trying to fix it.
Yeah, well, that's why she didn't call the Two Bandits construction services that we offered.
Exactly.
We would have brought her a pizza.
TM. Cut back to bingo.
Oh, I love it.
Playing the railing gang, it happened again.
So I love this because it shows how genuine bingo is, and I know you're just gonna laugh at me and be proud of yourself, whatever. But it's her creative way of telling her she doesn't know how to play, but also it's her version of saying I'm bored.
Very much, yeah.
She's being creative. She's kind of stuck mentally. She doesn't know what to do. So she just puts her leg in the railing. And Finn does it all the time where he'll just be like, Dad, I'm stuck. And he'll just wedge himself underneath one of the couch cushions, which is sure. He wants a parent to come in and just kind of be like, what's up? And can you play with it? And, I'm kind of working right now. And I think it's a push towards the better side of the growth of children versus the Peppa Pig screaming, I'm bored.
Thank you.
I know, because that was always your big thing when we were watching or talking about how like Peppa Pig is respectable in certain ways, and you're just like, the reason why I wouldn't let my kids watch it is because the kids just scream, I'm bored. And this is Bingo's way of saying I'm bored, and it's really creative and genuine. Dang it!
Not to talk political for a second, but I got very upset because I was watching CNN the other day. And exactly. And they were talking about certain issues happening in these great United States of ours at the moment. And they're like, I think at this point they would elect Peppa Pig in this position. It's like, how dare they not say Bluey instead of Peppa Pig? It's very mad. So I had some Peppa angst to throw out there for a second. Moving on. Moving on.
Peppa would make some good choices. When you asked about the best friend thing, I'm not going to lie, the first thought I had was Susie Sheep because it's Peppa's best friend. I don't know why I thought that. Because it's a little more complex with Bluey. That's why.
I know there's 2 Peppa Pig books that Olivia loves, and I read to her, and that's all I know about Peppa Pig.
I watched a lot of Peppa Pig
that George is a jerk and dumps water on his dad's head after he helps dive deep into a pool.
George is like
to get
2.
Something.
Leave George alone.
Jerk.
Oh gosh.
Moving on to a better show.
Don't worry. I'm not ranking it. Peppa Pig.
Bluey's got a problem getting started. So maybe
Bingo has a problem getting started.
Bingo has a problem getting started. So maybe she needs something to eat.
That's right. Maybe she's just hungry.
Raspberries or blueberries? And I love that. I love they're just the way her little voice says those words. Raspberries or blueberries?
There's probably some Pavlova up on the top shelf, but she can't reach that high.
Where is with the what?
Pavlova.
Would you? No, but one more time.
Pavlova.
Beep beep. Got you.
Raspberries or blueberries, Greg?
Blueberries.
Oh, my girl's leaving the raspberries high and dry because I love me my raspberries, man.
I like both. I like both.
I do too. Oh, Raspberry City, baby.
Blueberries. You know what I enjoy? We've talked about the open fridge before, and the animation looks very similar. I don't know if we've ever caught the open bottle of white wine in the door.
I saw that the last time we watched it. I didn't see that before. Also, I thought it was kind of cool that they do that for you because you don't do it very often. I feel like it's very Elton Brownie from like Cheap Eats or Good Eats.
Yeah.
Where like when he's like showing cooking things and all that, when he's in the fridge, it has that view where he's opening the fridge and it's directly inside the fridge and it feels very Elton Brownie. I don't know, I got that vibe. Also, the people that did the sound there when I was listening to it, they have a hum of a refrigerator, right?
Oh, they do?
It's so
I missed that.
underneath there. It's super cool.
Again, you have your headphones on.
I
listening
do.
to this stuff. You get all the special sound.
All the good goods.
I do love her legitimate fight with the fridge, though.
Oh, it's a conversation.
Do you have a beep beep fridge?
No. Oh, gosh, no.
We very much do.
Oh, you have a
and that's how I get myself in trouble because Beth is very much grab something out of the fridge and then close the fridge.
Oh.
But I'm more of I'm grabbing it out. I've got the salami and the cheese and the mustard.
Put it back.
And I'm going to like make the sandwich really quick and then put it back. Beep beep. It's like, close the fridge. Narc of a fridge.
You're calling out a lot in this episode.
I'm calling me out in this episode.
Oh, yeah, that too. So I realized something in watching this. I need to keep plates at a level, like a hand level that Finn can reach, that my kid can reach, because Bingo's got a plate too. I don't think Chili comes in. Like, I need to have some plates at the ready for him to.
We have also very high plateware, but we have a nice little step stool, and the kiddos are big enough now to step stool and grab.
Yeah.
It scares the bejeebus out of me.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like, this is a parental conversation, not a Bluey conversation, but like they were at the ready because she puts them right on the table and she's eating her blueberries. Good to go. And she eats them like she eats a German sausage.
Man, she just says rah, 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 rah.
Like, okay, I'm full.
Just as happy as can be. Everything's good as gold.
Oh. Good job, Bingo. She's at least being very autonomous in this moment. She's doing her thing. It's awesome.
She is, but then next game, not so much. And I love this moment because we're not cutting to Bingo. We're back to
it goes to Chili.
Back to Chili trying to figure out that ding dang toilet.
It's good thing she's not listening to music or a podcast or something.
And she just hears like a. And gets that parent concern of what was that?
Bingo.
Because I definitely get. They're both. I'm guessing at least. I feel like they're both upstairs. I
Sure.
think this is an upstairs toilet in my head at least.
It looks like the one that you see in Sleepy Time when they're walking by back and forth.
We have apparently very thin floors, but if my kids like jump or something, it feels like the house is about to fall down sometimes. So I can relate to that fear of what was that?
Yep.
It's like nothing, just hiding. Oh. From who?
I'm playing hide and seek.
Just the jacket. Like I thought I figured it out. I finally did it.
Poor sweet girl. Oh,
poor sweet girl. She just missed her sister, and that's just so sweet.
And the sad
such
music
like the
kicks
sweet.
in.
And that's still the same song too. It's still Mozart, but just like slowed
Slower.
way down.
I think it is. I think that his whole thing is a whole rendition of it.
I miss my sister. I know, and the fridge doesn't like me.
I know. I love it.
She's being there for her, but she's like, I missed something important in this day. I think.
Miss on that one. It made me happy, and I think we see him later on too. But when she's making the flyers, but the drawings in the background, there are about 3 drawings, and I can recognize 2 of them. One, I have no idea what it is, and I think it's just a goofy drawing because you have Jetpack Bingo.
Yep, that's right, Jetpack Bingo right
in the
there.
Background. I was like, yes, and then you see another one of Bluey and Jean-Luc next to that on the right hand side. And then there's just a drawing of a circular cat with a party hat on that doesn't have arms. I'm like, what's up with that? But you know what? It's just a kid drawing. You can't argue with it.
Probably from Cat Squad. Cat Squad!
That's right. Oh.
Mom still can't play because she has to fix the toilet. She has a problem to solve. Light bulb. Bingo needs a problem to solve.
And what up, party people?
Cue the hero of the episode.
That's right.
Enter Dad.
Level of debate that we're going to have here, folks. We've been discussing it before the episode. We're not sure for sure because Greg kind of swayed me.
We walk in.
Bandit walks in. You hear a creak when does he break the tile in that moment, or does he just step on a broken tile?
I say he stepped on a broken tile because I feel like if the tile broke in that moment,
he would have been.
Granted, we were trying to learn lessons here.
Sure,
but Chili would have been like, "Dude,
no, focus on the kid.
Not just click."
No, focus on the kid.
And then even after, when it's like, "Can you fix that?" It wasn't. Can you fix that thing that you just broke?
Well, maybe she was being cheeky about it. Maybe she was being sweet. I think Bandit broke it in that moment. And he was like, let's focus on Bingo here, folks.
I think that was a pre-existing broken tile that just happened to be found at that time.
I'm not as passionate in Bandit bet mode on this one.
Not in Bandit bet mode? Okay, I won't hold your meat to the fire.
But do you think he broke it? It sounded like he broke it, but if it also was him stepping on it and that's Chili recognizing, like, oh yeah, we have to fix that too. Either way, I'm cool. You know what? It's a fun moment because, you know, she doesn't need a game. She needs a problem.
And we got a problem.
And there's a fun pause there. In my head, I thought, you post that as a meme, and then you just say, wrong answers only. And I'm like, here, Bingo, do my taxes. Wrong answers only.
And if only we had a Twitter where we could post that later in the week or something.
Yeah.
Things make you
be surprised.
Wouldn't it be nice? But Dad's back, and we got a problem. Not your taxes. It is after the new year.
It is.
But Bluey doesn't know what color a kiwi is. Not the fruit, the bird.
Oh, it's green. Oh, dang it.
Because we have that lovely kiwi rug.
I know.
So that would have helped very much so.
This ain't Blue's Clues, baby.
It's not. Bingo knows how to find out.
That's right.
Thanks for help, Dad. No problem. Fix that. No problem.
He does look down and go,
We break out the world map puzzle.
Go pick up the oil.
We break up the world map puzzle. We're getting it put together. We got everybody in the background fixing tiles, fixing toilets,
See?
puzzle piece by piece.
That's a lot of glue in the tile there. I'm not gonna lie, Bandit.
That's a lot of. It shouldn't be glue, wouldn't it be?
I don't tile. I'm the plumbing guy.
Spackle.
Probably, sure.
Spackle under a tile.
Yep. One of us can do a little bit of it. We could do some
spackle and grout.
training in tiling.
Got this, Bandit.
Yep, we got this. We'll bring you a pizza.
I mean, to be fair,
Uh-huh.
he's got a little bit of time. It doesn't need to be that second. It has to be perfect. It's not an instant drying grout or spackle. I think grout.
He puts a sponge on it later.
We're missing a piece.
That's right.
And dagnabbit, if it isn't New Zealand.
Proud supporter of the show.
This might be more controversial than did he break the tile or not.
Why is that?
Those parents knew it was on Bingo's bum the whole
Oh, it's
time.
crystal clear.
Okay.
I think Dad
The
might have
eyes
even
go right to it.
He might have used a little bit of that spackle and just kind of pooped it right on the bum.
Okay, I guess we're not arguing about
Oh,
that.
not at all.
one.
Of course they knew because
they look right at her booty.
they were doing they had their problems they had to fix, and it gave a little bit of it put a little extra innings on Bingo's game. That's all.
And I'm not calling you out for this one because
Okay.
I'm assuming you don't know. But our good Aussie or New Zealand friends out there, Bingo says New Zealand's missing, and Bandit goes, ugh, not again. Is this referential to some Aussie New Zealand thingy that we Americans just aren't aware of? Because he just rolls his eyes.
Oh.
The New Zealand piece is missing. Ugh, not again. That felt either this one puzzle piece gets missing all the time, which is strange, or there's some inside joke that us Americans don't get.
We missing New Zealand?
Let us know.
Are they in some sort of like a mirage?
Are they like the Bermuda New Zealand angle? Nope, that's the wrong word.
10 out of 10 would listen to again, folks.
I replaced the wrong word of that sentence. These things happen.
Oh man, that's a lot of glue, folks.
But we're crescendo time.
That's right.
We're making missing posters, which are the cutest little posters.
Yeah. They're all over the place.
It would have been more funny if she drew the kiwi brown, which is their color, knowing that it was that color anyway.
Oh, because she draws the blue. Yeah.
But still, I very much enjoy the poster
What you
thing.
sticking it up with?
Oh, that little ticky-tack stuff.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we got some at the
I haven't
house.
used that in years.
Yeah.
Gosh.
What did we get that for? Posters.
Oh.
For like party posters and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
What up, party posters?
Oh, I have so many holes in my wall from nails. My bad.
Oh, we don't nails. We're 3M. Shout out 3M tape and stick.
Not a sponsor. It's okay. Move on.
Not yet.
That's
We're hanging on the railings.
right.
We're hanging all over the house. Love the sticking her face on the window there.
Oh,
and
she
just
sticks it by the door and she does honestly, that's my gut laugh of the episode.
This whole scene right here is just great. We go outside and stick it on the outside railing. We see the postie coming down.
Whoa. All the posties out there, folks. Riding on motorbikes delivering mail?
It's pretty cool.
Is that how they roll out there? Hammer Barn, let me know. Come on, man.
Get at us, Brendan.
Come on, man. I'm a little intrigued if you guys are rolling around on motorbikes out there delivering mail. I mean, we are in a snowy world, but it would still be cool as heck if my postman drove by and was like, here you go, Mike. I'm like, thanks, bro. Rock out.
And then, luckily, the beef isn't squashed. Fridge and Bingo make nice.
She opens the fridge door, Elton Brown style again, and I'm like, oh, she needed a quick snack. She's going to grab a raspberry. No, she's talking to the fridge. More raspberries for Mike.
If it's cool for me to stick a poster on you. Beef crushed. And then you know I'm going to be focusing on this for a minute. We got some 40 bingo action.
Oh, of course, yes.
We did the 40 bingo. Although,
all I wrote down was give Greg the stage. And I'm like, what does that mean? Oh, yeah.
I love me some 40 bingo. I don't know why or what it was. That ant looked interesting to me. That ant looked animated differently than everything else. I mean, that 4D, yeah. That ant was very interesting and weirdly shaped and almost had like facial expressions.
Sure. It's a heck of an ant.
It's a tough little ant. Can an ant really lift a blueberry?
Probably. I don't know. What's the heaviest thing you think an ant can carry? One ant.
I wouldn't have thought a blueberry.
Okay. So you're thinking.
I would think like popcorn kernel. We put the posters up. Sweet as bingo. Do you know what that means? What sweet as?
Sweet as bingo, because nothing is as sweet as bingo.
It's Aussie slang for awesome.
Sweet as. So
Sweet
if I said
as.
sweet as Greg,
Yeah, that sounds
like I'm hitting on you slightly though. I don't
that
like
sounds
it.
like the first swear accidentally on the podcast. We promise it's not. We promise.
It's just her upstate New York accents, maybe, possibly. I'm going to say it to Carrie when she walks in. She's like, what?
Oh, dear. Moving on.
Yes, indeed.
Dad's free now.
Yep. You want to play?
It's fine. And just that look on Mom was like, yes, I did it. I helped her. She figured it out.
Always helping. She
She's
doesn't need
got
kudos
it.
in this one moment.
She feels good. Like her look at like proud.
And she also has a victory right now because she's fighting that toilet too. So I can get that. And she got Dad to fix the tile. This is win-win. She's everything's coming up chilly today, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Now curiosity question.
Okay.
Because we don't do a lot of play dates where we leave the kids.
You're
at
here
this
every
point.
week. Oh,
it's pretty much like
kids.
I mean, we've done things before where
Oh, I thought you meant you and me.
we've dropped the kiddos off here and they hung out with Finn while we did
yeah.
a movie or whatever, and vice versa.
Sure.
But it's usually you drop off, you pick up. I find it very interesting
that Chloe's dad does the drop off.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
That's very good splitting the difference type of thing. But that was interesting to me, just the drop off scene.
Yeah, I think as long as we've hung out, I think we've only had that instance maybe once, maybe twice tops.
Yeah.
Like very minimal. So that's a good dynamic. I mean, that also backs up the idea that Chloe is best friend, because that is that takes a lot of trust for drop off my child too.
No, the only time that I can think now that I think about it a little bit, the only time this happened is when you dropped off Finn at our house. And then me and you left for our play date to record the podcast.
So we record a podcast.
And
then Beth dropped. That was the only instance I had in my
when
head.
it was a play date for us,
That's what I
not the littlies.
I don't know what you mean.
We're adults doing adult
With a
things.
kid. Moving on.
Moving on. Bluey is home.
Yay.
Not only sees the poster,
Yeah.
I love
The hug.
because Emily does this to Liv too. Just the love and just the picking you up off the ground. It's a mix of both. I miss and love you, sister, and also look how strong I am.
That's
'cause I
right.
can
But
pick
Bingo's
you
so
up.
happy in that moment too. Like, she's like,
They're
you
both
are
just
back.
happy because
Yeah.
they love each other.
Dang show.
Sisterly love. And then just right to it. You're missing a puzzle piece. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on your bum.
It's on your bum. Oh yeah.
Oh, Bingo. You knew, Dad. Don't Bingo her.
Oh, boo-hiss. I
Don't
love
you
that moment.
Bingo her.
It's great. And I think not only, but they do the whole, Bingo, like, typical Bingo. But she jumps and she's like, the poster's worked. And her tail wags. Like, she's feeling proud of herself in that moment. So you know what? That's so great.
You know why she's happy? Because kiwis are brown.
Why? How did she find that out?
Because we got the completed puzzle and kiwis are brown.
You got the completed puzzle.
Now,
Yes.
Michael, you have this lovely puzzle, and we'll have to share it on the Twitter.
Sure.
You have some thoughts or feels on this puzzle, I
I
believe.
had a lot of thoughts and feels, but there's a lot of happy animals. Everyone's where they should be. You know, you've got the koala in Australia, you got the kiwi in New Zealand, you've got a moose up here by upstate New York, but that is Canada. I get it. And all the animals look pretty happy, don't they? Don't they? They look pretty happy, except for the whale down here. That's the most depressed little whale here in the Atlantic.
Oh, he looks like he's crying.
He looks so sad.
Oh.
Everyone like the llama next to him, or alpaca, he's smiling.
That
But
poor killer whale.
just to the right, that killer, like, look at the shark. He's like, yeah, life's good.
So happy
That whale
shark.
is just so bummed to be down where he is. What's up with that, guys?
I want that puzzle. That's such a great puzzle.
It's a great little puzzle. We should print this out.
Make like a 1,000-piece version of that.
Oh
Now,
my-
I'm not saying this puzzle for kids. I want this puzzle for adult me to do.
Put it on the board,
Actually,
baby.
there's a lot of blue in that puzzle.
There is a lot of blue. 1,000 pieces coming on.
Maybe
out.
stick with the 18-piece version. Never mind.
Also, this puzzle made me realize, man, we're really far from Australia, dude.
Well, if you like,
We're
fold
all the
puzzle-
way up here.
If you fold
and
the
they're
puzzle,
all
though, we're right there.
different hemispheres, north and south. Like, everything's so far away.
Wow, we are literally,
Yeah.
if you like that's not the right word. We're
Nailed it.
We're top left, 2 over in the top left, they're 2 over in the bottom right. Oh, we couldn't be further away.
Hey, friends.
Are you about to announce our world tour that you are surprising me with?
Coming soon is all I'll say.
Coming soon. in
I don't know how soon is. Soon is a very subjective term. So
Again, if anybody wants to hook us up with an Airbnb
okay.
and 2 tickets, we will happily come.
And at least donate 3 days
we'll
of
perform in
construction
your-
services.
We'll perform in your backyard. We'll build a stage with our construction purposes.
That's right.
And perform live in your backyard.
I've got the audio equipment. Don't worry. We got this. Hey, guys and gals. Everyone.
Kiwis are brown.
Yes.
Hooray.
Hooray.
Toilet works.
Hooray.
Hooray.
That's the hooray of the episode.
Thanks, Mum Bingo. No problem. Boop. This feels... it gives me a lot of barbecue vibes.
Okay.
Because Mum and Bingo are kind of on the same... is anybody going to mention the salads type of moment? We're the problem solvers at the moment. Give us a little bit of love, but no problem.
Yeah.
We
What did Bandit do? Bandit changed the oil and fixed the tire. We don't know how well he did with the tile. We don't know how well he did with the tile because you just kind of cleaned it up with a sponge after. We don't know.
We're pretty confident he didn't do that great with the oil.
We don't know.
No offense.
At least he made it back from Chloe's, but we don't know how far away Chloe's house is. It's at least worth the drive, so 4 minutes maybe. But Bandit, I don't know. Chili came in clutch here as the plumber.
Clutch.
Yeah.
Clutch chili moments as usual.
Shocking.
This is a good one. This is once we get, because we are going to do a season 2 bracket. We talked about it. We got online.
Oh gosh.
We have our challenge bracket to get us down to the 16 and then get our fan pick.
Oofa doofa.
So that's coming.
Yes.
When we get there, this is gonna be high on my list. I think. We've done a lot of really good episodes early on.
Sure.
There's a lot more really good ones still coming too.
It's tricky because it's in every episode, like not every episode, but when you watch episodes, every now and then you're like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna rank it this high because this episode has that small fault in it, or there's like this. It's hard to find something like that in this episode, dude.
Music, great. Animation,
Everything.
great. Story, fun. And they're stinking bingo.
Everyone's their exact character, and it's so great, and Bluey's a great big sister. Everything's so good.
So then based on that,
Yes.
I got a couple questions for you, Mike.
Go for it.
What was your favorite thing in this episode?
My favorite thing in this episode is when Bingo's running around and putting up the flyers and the posters, and she goes to the window and does the whoa thing. It's just a genuine moment where she's like, I know I'm playing. I've got this quest. I have this problem. Oh, look at that window, though.
That's good just being a kid. Getting distracted for a minute and just doing cool kid things.
Well, then I'll grow up one day because I can't outgrow that moment. Hey, Greg, what was your favorite thing in this episode, man?
My favorite thing is the opening. The bingo? Literally, not just because it's cute and like, wow, that's neat and different. Just that moment, that cool moment of like that. For my kids, that's going to be their Luke, I am your father. Oh my God, in real life, realizing moment. That was like probably their first twist they've experienced in a show or movie or something.
Oh, I could dig that.
It was just like, what?
Yes.
This isn't what's supposed to happen.
I dig that. That's really good. Because, I mean, you said the same thing. It happened to us. Like, as the people that do watch every single intro, it's this one.
Something new.
Oh, gosh. Love it. So, with that being the case, let's see. I don't know, man. He's a wild one. Who's your favorite character?
Dude, it's gotta be Bingo.
Hey.
I was gonna be cute and be like, it's the fridge or something. No, it's stinking Bingo all day, every day. This is peak Bingo. This is why I love me some Bingo.
He was gonna do the Greg
From
thing
the
and say the fridge.
to rah 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 blueberries to the fridge is mad at me. Perfection. Hey, Mike.
Yeah?
What's your favorite character?
The toilet.
Oh, you Gregged me.
I did it. I had to, because without the toilet, Chili wouldn't have been hyper-focused on a project, and she would have kept being Mumbrella or something like that. The toilet gave a task and gave the episode what it needed to be, which was Bingo. So, good job, toilet. And it works again. Woohoo!
You stinker. Just like a toilet. Oh.
Oh, boo-huss.
So, based on that, how
Yes.
do you rank this episode?
I've come across about 15 different rankings that I wanted to give this episode. And as much as I want to give it to our new LLC business that we're creating, I do want to give it to one container of raspberries that are just for me, still inside of that fridge.
Ooh.
Makes me very happy that I have a little container that has at least, I counted them, 5 raspberries sitting there with Mike's name on it. I just have to get to Australia, but we'll figure that out soon.
They will be very expired by then, but enjoy.
Greg, I'll just have a lychee. How in the world are you going to rank episode 61? How the heck are we here? Of Bluey Bingo.
I'm going to rank this one beautiful 18-piece puzzle.
Aww, did you
Of
just
the
count 'em all?
wild. Thank you,
Oh my gosh.
everybody. Plug a clock.
Tick, tick, tick.
If you want merch, if you want to join our Patreon, if you want to know our socials or our TikTok, go to linktr.ee/watchingbluey. Speaking of our merch, we have a fun new... This Mike guy over here.
What?
I don't give him enough credit. He's made another new awesome shirt.
You designed it.
I made a nice little pencil sketch design, and he turned it into a thing of beauty.
Look out.
It is the Calypso Crew shirt.
We're doing it.
Where it says, the Calypso Crew. But it has the name of all the kiddos
Every single one.
that go through the words the and Calypso, and you'll see it when you go on there. It's kind of cute.
It's a little festive.
It's kind of adorable. We got one with our lovely logo on it. If you want to remember, hey, this is a 2 Bandits Watching Bluey shirt. We also have one that doesn't have our logo on it. If you want just the pure joy
To each their
of the
own.
Calypso Crow.
It's all good.
So check that out, pretty please.
Yep, and like I said, if you got something from our merch store and you're wearing it or rocking it and send us a photo of it, we'll shout you out.
Please, at Watching Bluey.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Watching Bluey at Gmail, your takes, your thoughts, your feels. Always hop on that Apple review website. Give us some shout outs.
We'll shout you out. If you shout us out.
Shout us out, we'll shout you out. That's what shouting's for.
Say that 5 times fast.
Shout, let it all out. These are the something. That's a song, isn't it?
Come on.
Vamp while I try to find the thing.
I'm talking to you, so come on.
Thank you to our good friend, Marky Lee Bartholomew. I know that's their full name because their review says, "My name is Marky Lee Bartholomew."
Yeah, what up, Marky Lee Bartholomew?
And this show is so funny. Smile faces, a lot of them. So thank you, Marky.
Ooh, good luck beating that. Never mind. Review as well as you can, but that's top tier.
Put your own plugs in our reviews. Whatever. That's fine by me.
There's no shame in our game. We just made a construction business.
One last thing before Aussie plug, just a reminder, P.O. Box 2372, Syracuse, New York, 13220.
Send it before the snow hits. It's really nice
here. Send us a
here.
letter, a postcard, literally anything you want to send in the mail that's not an illicit substance that you can't send through the mail. I'm not going to jail for you people.
Send us a sticker. Send us
Ooh, stickers. I like stickers.
Yeah, a picture of your dog. I'll show you a picture of mine. That's all good.
Good times.
Yeah.
Before we get to our Aussie plug,
Yep.
Another bit of exciting news.
Oh my goodness. Can we stop? We can't
The
stop.
amazing from the Bananas podcast. Kurt Bronneler,
The perfectly
will
stupid
be
stand-up routine.
joining with us to talk about Rug Island.
Oh my goodness, folks.
Bananas
Curdy B's hanging.
podcast, Bob's Burgers, a ton of other cool things this dude has been in.
Oh.
Now he's going to talk to us about Bluey.
That's right. Rug Island coming up, folks.
And lastly,
Uh-oh.
and most importantly,
Of course, as always. Hang on. If it's for a plumbing service, I'm just gonna snap on them.
if your fridge isn't your friend anymore,
Uh-huh.
why don't you go to the Good Guys with multiple locations across Australia with fridges, dishwashers, stoves, and so much more.
Ooh.
Get yourself those new appliances
Ooh, it's an appliance.
from the Good Guys.
Oh man, cool. And if it breaks down, call the Two Bandits Construction Services.
www.thegoodguys.com.
Whew, that was good.
.au.
No one expects it.
Thank you all.
So much.
As always, we appreciate you.
I don't think we can appreciate you enough.
Fun time
sure.
with Curdy B next week.
Whew.
But until then,
Until then, folks,
it's gotta be done.
gotta be done.